Hi, my loves, and welcome to Jennifer's Open Book, where we don't believe in filters. I know you guys heard me say last week that that was my last interview for the year. I have a special surprise for you guys. You guys know I love romance and I love to hear good stories about people getting together and just positive things. So I have a couple that we're going to talk to today. Before we get to that, if you have not already subscribed to my channel, make sure that you hit your subscribe button, like and share this video, and leave comments. Let us know what you think and go check out some of my other videos. Let me know what you think. Make sure you guys leave comments. Um, so that being said, I want to introduce you all to the host from Blending the Blind and Sighted, Lori and Bob. Hi,
Hi.
you guys.
Hello. Doing
Hello.
awesome.
Sorry,
Okay,
my
so
son's talking to me too.
you guys have okay. We everybody who has children understand our kids are probably going to be in and out doing.
Oh yeah.
Um, so you guys have a story to tell, and I want you guys to tell that story. I know that you guys have your YouTube channel that you guys are. I want you guys to definitely talk about at the end of this so that we can make sure our viewers go and check out your channel and everything. But so you guys are a couple now, right?
Hmm.
Yes.
And how did you guys meet?
Ladies first.
Oh, wait, hold on. Wait, no. You explain. Oh, I made a wish. Okay, so that's what happened. I made a wish for my
Okay.
birthday, and
No,
he
you
appeared.
gotta okay. So if you made a wish, you have to go more into detail about that. If this came from a wish, I want to know about the wish.
Okay, so it was my birthday, and I had birthday cake, and I turned 40, and I made a wish that I just, wanted a Prince Charming finally, and I just wanted this crap to stop with like all these guys and stuff. And no lie, he showed up within like not very many minutes after I had made the wish, and he was there, and him and I have been connected, like really connected ever since. It's kind of crazy. It's
It is.
Wait,
very
wait, wait,
strange.
wait, 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 wait. Time out, time out. Wait a minute. Hold on. I was on your channel on your birthday. That was like this. Okay, so you guys
That's
see
right.
that the
You were.
title is
You.
I
Oh
Heart
my.
Christmas
Yeah,
Movie
that's right.
Romances, right? So this is the name of this particular thing, and I did not know. I swear you guys, I did not know that this is what happened. So um, I was actually on Blending the Blind and Sighted. I think this was in November,
21st.
and it was right before Thanksgiving. So if
Hmm.
anybody has watched a Hallmark movie, you
It was the
know
21st.
that
You
this
were on my birthday.
Yeah,
That's right.
it was. Hmm.
So right after that show is when I made the wish.
interruption. So this is usually when these things begin, like probably right before Thanksgiving or around Thanksgiving time or right after Thanksgiving. So we are setting the tone because I want to hear the rest of this story. But like you said, it was November 21st. We did this interview, and Lori was talking about her birthday, and she was going to eat cake when we were done, and she had turned 40. So you made a wish that night. This was not even a month ago.
Nope.
Wow. So what happened? No.
Okay, so I made the wish because, like, honestly, I didn't think the wish was going to come true. I just was doing it because you make a wish. It's your birthday. You have cake. You make a wish. Whatever. And then, but the thing was, is okay. Bob's going to explain this better than me, probably. But it was just really weird. The whole thing, like the
Yeah.
account that I talked to him on, I've never used, like ever. It's the blind and sighted account for Instagram, but I've never used it really. I don't even think there's followers or anything on it. But anyhow, it was that account that I had talked to him on, which was really strange why it would take me to that account. And we had been friends already for a year on social media, but never spoke a word to each other and
Hmm.
didn't know the other person was even there. So
Yep, it's true.
it was actually really weird. And then, I mean, because people that are part of Blending the Blind and Sighted obviously know that I was with Victor prior, and even that was weird. There was a lot of weirdness happening around that time. I don't know, Bob. Do you want to take over?
Sure. So I had posted a thing out on Instagram on the 19th of November, um, because my son had gotten an unexpected envelope from his teacher from school. And so I made a little video because I was just trying to put some YouTube content out there, which, my channel doesn't have a whole lot out there. It's something I need to, I keep saying I need to work on it, but I keep being my own worst critic or whatever. But anyways, so like 2 days later, I had gotten a comment from Blind and Sighted on Instagram. I didn't even know that I had followed Lori's page out there. And she had commented and said, hey, would you like to come on a show with me sometime? This is Lori from Blind and Sighted. And like she said, we had been connected as friends on Facebook for about a year, but had never spoken a word, never exchanged comments or messages in Messenger, nothing. And so, but interestingly enough, before she sent that message out there on Instagram, I had seen stuff that was going on and things she was going through. And what's weird about that is I had never seen any posts from her whatsoever until the point that Victor had left, and I saw her post and I could feel her heartache in the words and things. And I would comment on some of them and just tell her if she ever needed anyone to talk to just feel free to message. I don't know if she ever saw them. I don't know, but I never, I kid you not, I never saw a single post from her until maybe like 2 months ago. And so she had sent me that comment out on Instagram, and it's weird because that post was like already 2 days old, and I don't have a whole lot going on Instagram, on a consistent basis. So for that to show up in the algorithms and stuff, I don't know how it would work out that way. It just, so we eventually talked over Messenger audio, and then we just started talking more and more. And I mean, at one point, one of our conversations literally went on for 8 hours. And we just talked about everything.
Messenger?
And yeah, Messenger audio. We had a Messenger audio call.
Nope.
And yeah, there's the timestamps are out there. So, there were like these 4-hour calls, these 5, and then there was like this one that was like almost 8 hours. I think we were up until, I don't know, like maybe 4:30 in the morning. And the connection just started developing more and more. And I believe it was on, we both just started developing these feelings. There was this closeness that was there. And just every time that I got to hear her voice, it made me smile. And she became more and more an integral part of my life. And she was dealing with things on her end. And I think it was on November 27th. She had messaged me and she said, I want you to be my choice, or you are my choice. And would you, go through this journey with me? And I said, I would love to. And,
go for it, Lori.
It's only been just around a month, but it's one of the situations, like even when we were talking in the first week or two, it was like, it just felt like the song, 1,000 Years by Christina Perri that they use for the Twilight movies. I've not seen those movies, but you know what I'm talking about? You ever hear that song, Jennifer?
I don't know the names of the songs.
Okay, the song is called 1,000 Years. I would play it, but this would probably get muted or whatever. But basically, it just how's
is something on fire?
But that's how it felt like. No, you're fine. I have mine coming in here too, but I felt like that she is the person who I'd been searching for, and I've been through my share of bad relationships just like her. And just to be transparent about it, I've been through 2 marriages. The second one was a sham. The first one was for 11 years, and there was a lot of infidelity. And I wasn't looking for anything. I was tired. I was on the Facebook dating scene, and as soon as the blindness came up, because I try to be very transparent about that, there were only a few people who had messaged me back then months ago, and then as soon as the blindness came up, it was like boom, it's gone. And I was just to the point. It's like, I'm done. Maybe I just need to spend, the rest of my life just by myself and dealing with my stuff. And then there was that comment on Instagram that started everything, which then she had elaborated on how she had that birthday wish, and now here we are. And so I'm in the process of, I'm hoping today after the show to head down to get my passport photo taken. I'm going to get a passport. And as soon as the borders are open, and as soon as I have a time when I know that my boys are going to be away, which is rare, but as soon as it happens, I'm going to go and see her. And it's like, I want to be close to her. And
that was going to be my next question. You all, you all live in different places, so you haven't met physically, but
no.
you've met over social media and you talk all the time, but you guys haven't met physically.
Well, he's become a permanent fixture in the shows too, and he's in all the shows. And
I'm surprised he's not bored with me yet.
No.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I definitely didn't see any of this coming, and we were definitely not looking for it either.
No. And then there were the things on Pinterest.
Oh my God, that
was on Pinterest.
I still look at it too, just to see which way my life is going. It predicts my future.
That night was like, she was out on Pinterest, and there were all these memes like that. I mean, they weren't ever there like that in that capacity before. You said, right? It was just, there were all these memes about like moving on and moving forward and a brighter future, and just all I know is that
lots of signs pointing toward.
Yes, and I know each day, my feelings grow stronger and stronger, and I can't wait to be able to go and see her. And
so long distance relationships, this is one of those things that I've have a somewhat of a fascination with, because I'm personally I'm a physically there person. Like, you have to be there in order for the relationship to work in my mind. So I'm fascinated by people who can make it work long distance, through a long distance relationship. And I interviewed a couple way back when I first started my YouTube channel a few months ago. I said that like it was like years ago. But I interviewed a couple that actually met over a gaming platform, and they were together for a year before they finally decided to live together. He visited her first and stayed with her for a week, and then they met up in Florida a couple months later, and then I think probably about 6 months later, I think he said, they met up again, and they decided that they wanted to live together. And he made this big jump from California to North Carolina, and like I would say, they definitely did that on faith, and they stayed together for 13 years. So I know that it's possible for it to work out for people. To me, it's kind of scary. So I'm gonna, and you guys let me know if I'm getting too personal when I ask you guys these questions. But when the borders open up and you finally go to visit her, my first question is, are you going to stay with her, or are you like going to a hotel and you guys are gonna go out on a few dates?
I hope you're
Just
staying
make
here.
sure that you guys see each other, physically. Okay.
I intend to stay with her. Here's the thing too, Jennifer. So the long distance relationship thing, the relationships that I've been in, they all started out as long distance. And before everything came to be with Lori, I mean, she'll even tell you when we were talking, I was like, I don't want another long distance relationship. I can't do that again. Because typically what had happened was, I mean, my marriages started out as long distance relationships. But before that, when I was younger, I was in long distance relationships, and I'm one of those people, according to the personality test, an INFJ personality, which is what Lori came up with as well from the personality test. And And the thing is that INFJ personality types, they fall quickly and they get attached and they hurt very deeply. But with the long distance relationships, the way that they typically worked was somebody closer would come, and then it would just be a reminder. Because I don't know if you've ever heard of the 5 love languages. You ever hear of this?
No, my cousin was kind of schooling me on it and didn't get around to all 5. She just told me
No,
what
it's
my
all
one
good.
is.
Okay,
But what?
I can
Go ahead.
I can run this down. I can run them down for you really quick. Okay.
Okay.
Physical touch. So the 5 love languages, and this may not be in the order they're in the book, but there's physical touch, which, it goes from everything from holding hands to hugging to kissing and so on and so forth. And then there's quality time.
Okay, so that's me.
Which, yeah. Well, I'm definitely there's a test that you can take at 5lovelanguages.com, and it'll run it down.
Okay.
But then there's quality time, which is like the deep conversations. Like today, for instance, Lori made a trip out to Walmart, and it was what was it? Several hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know. And the whole time we were pretty much on the phone. I was taking my puppy out and just doing everything. We were just on the phone together, and she's like, I'm not boring you. I'm not, because she was going through the store, and I was like, no, I'm enjoying this time. Whatever time that there is together, the quality time is a huge. My top 2 love languages are physical touch and quality time. And that's one of the reasons I was like, I don't ever want a long distance relationship again. But as the connection continued to grow between Lori and I was like, I'll take one last risk. And
and it was a little bit rocky there too.
Yes, it was.
A week ago or so. Like it was kind of intense.
Yeah.
I think, and that kind of maybe solidified things with me and you a little bit more too. Just knowing that I was faced with, what am I going to do? Like, which direction do I go? I'm like at the crossroads here. Like, I don't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
And I had made a choice to bring Victor back to my house, and essentially putting Bob in a very difficult position with me. But I ended up changing my mind and saying I couldn't bring Victor back and choosing to be with Bob, even though the comfort was, the more comfortable route would have probably have been Victor, because I've already met him. He's lived here with me. It's all whatever. With Bob, it's all new and stuff. So, but yeah, no, it's definitely Bob. Bob is definitely the way I wanted to go, and I didn't want to have to do anything different other than with Bob.
So I know this is early in the relationship, but we were talking. I wanted to okay, so you're going to visit Lori. So is there going to be are you guys going to go back and forth for a little while, just kind of visiting each other? I know everyone had. Lori, do you have children?
Yeah, mine are older though, 16 and 20.
Oh, you okay?
Yeah.
So Bob has younger children, so there has to be some point where you introduce her to your children. And I know you guys are saying you guys are like, this is the one, this is who I'm gonna be with. But
That's
at what point, are you guys gonna go back and forth and visit each other before you start, just to make sure, because and not, I just noticed, you're okay over the phone and talking to each other, but I pointed out to somebody the other day, I'm like, you have to be able to stand people's smells and everything that comes along with them and everything.
Right.
But
I get that.
once you guys once it's set in stone, are you guys gonna what are you guys gonna do? Are you guys gonna visit each other, go back and forth, and then introduce the children, bring the children into it and everything? How are you gonna do that? Because Bob, you have younger children.
Here's the thing about that one,
too.
Jennifer. My 8-year-old has already brought himself into the situation.
He has.
I was talking to Lori one day, and he just kind of came in, and he's like, "Who are you talking to?" And he grabbed my earphones, and he started saying hi, and he talked to her.
Oh my
goodness. Yeah. So I started the other day. I sent out my first handwritten letter to Lori. I bought some international, global stamps so I could handwrite her letters, because I miss doing that. So having something handwritten on a physical piece of paper, and so as I was writing a letter, my 8-year-old came out and he's like, "Are you writing a letter to Lori?" And I said, "Yes, I am." And he's like, "Can I write her something too?" And I said, "Sure, you can." And he's like, then he said, "Is it okay if I tell her I love her?" And I said, "Well, Adam, you've talked to her." I said, "How do you feel?" That's those two boys have been through a lot, whole lot.
Mm-hmm.
And I want them to be able to express the way that they feel, or the way that they understand that they feel. And I said, "How do you feel about that? Is that how you feel, or are you just saying that?" And he said, "No, I love her." And then, since this is out there in chat on one of the videos,
Oh yes.
he has an he has an iPod Touch, right? And I have them logged into my YouTube account so I can see what they're doing. And
Mm-hmm.
he came into the chat on my account, and then he said, "Lori, will you marry my dad?" And
Oh my God!
It was very cute.
so he already brought himself into the situation, and Lori has a letter with, I guess from what he told me, he drew a picture of them holding hands, and all of
Aw.
us, like including RJ. I guess he drew RJ at a desk playing a game because.
See, and I haven't
But
really
I guess
spoken to his other son. See, the
RJ is
youngest I
very
have spoken
reserved.
to, but not the oldest. So
Yeah,
I'm waiting for him to come around on his time.
and I have gotten to speak with Lori's daughter, and we're connected on Facebook now, and she had messaged me the link to her YouTube channel. And so I asked her, I said, "Would it be okay if, I add you as a friend on Facebook?" Right. And she said, "Well, you're with my mom. It would be rude not to." And I said, "Yeah, but I said, I don't like sending people friend requests without asking." And I just told her, I said, and she said, "You really like my mom, huh?" And I said, "Well, I really love your mom." I said that the feelings are just really there, and I was just telling her about sending her letters and stuff, and I was like, "I'm really looking forward to getting to know you and and Jesse." And she's like, "Well, I'm looking forward to that too." And so it's been a really interesting situation.
Yeah, but much like with RJ, I don't think you've spoken to Jesse, have you?
No, I think you
You've
tried to
heard
get
him
him to.
you've heard him in the
Yeah,
background, and you guys have kind
I
of
think.
talked back and forth, but like just through me, but not directly to each other. And he's more like he's been hurt a lot by people I've been with and
Mhm.
stuff like that, and abused and that. But I think he's going to be a little bit harder to come around just because he does have his walls up, right? So, and again, I'm not
Yep.
pushing him, and it's at his speed. If he wants to, and be friends with Bob or get to know him, that's completely up to him.
Mm-hmm.
And if he just wants to sit back and just kind of watch things, see what happens, and whatever, that's completely fine too.
Well, I hope everything works. I keep on hearing you talk about international travel. Lori, where do you live?
I'm in Canada.
You're in Canada. Okay, I was wondering if you were in Canada because you sound like way too American.
Oh, there we go. And
We're actually both on the Pacific time zone, so
yes.
it's
Okay.
yeah, he's just further south than I am.
Okay.
Hmm.
Okay. So I'm praying that this works out. It sounds like you guys you guys are already there, and like I said, it's only been what, a month?
Just about, yeah.
Almost a month. And I think that's awesome. You got the kids loving you and everything. So you guys keep at it. Are you guys doing any virtual dates, like movies and stuff like that? Little little
Now that
cute,
you mentioned
little
that,
cutesy.
we had one the other day because my college semester had finished off, and I had asked Lori. I said, would you like to go on a virtual date with me and just have a drink and whatever and celebrate the end of the semester?" I don't know how I survived that, but the semester. Um, and yeah, and so we did that, and there's a movie that we're going to watch together um, called The Lake House. I don't know if you ever saw that one. It was a really good movie. Um, and so I'm trying to figure out, which I know there's a way to do it, where we can watch the movies at the same time together. And so we're just figuring those things out, and other than that, we just, while she's out and about, she'll call or I'll call or whatever. I'm still trying to get used to. I have I don't know what the heck you would call it. I have this anxiety about calling people out of the blue, and so I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone on that with her because I always seem to call people at the worst possible time, and it's like, but like I said today, she was out, and we just stayed on the phone the whole time, and I would take the dog out and take her on a walk. Yep.
But I think in some ways
every
too.
minute of it.
I think in some ways too, long distance relationships, I think you get closer to the person, even though you're physically further apart, but you get way more, I don't know, you discuss things that you wouldn't probably normally discuss and get to know a person on a completely different level, I think, when it's long distance than if it was just in person. You actually understand who the person is inside, long distance wise, right? Like,
right.
Where
emotional connection can be developed.
Exactly, where it's not like that so much when you're physically in somebody else's presence, right? Because then you have a whole bunch of other stuff going on there. But I mean, you learn first, like, I think you have to learn the person first and you get to be able to, I don't know what the word is, but yeah, have that connection, I guess, and just have it grow from there.
All that I know is that,
well, like I said, I'm rooting for both of you, and I hope it works out for both of you. I'm sorry, Bob, what were you saying?
All I was going to say is, had you told me just over a month ago or whatever that I would be here in a month, I would have been like, no, I can't do that anymore. I'm done. I can't. I don't want to be hurt anymore. And now we're here, and it's like, this has been. I mean, some of my friends who have visited, they're like, we've never seen you this happy before. And
I was building the kennel.
Okay, I'm on an interview right now. Okay, so he's gonna.
Hello.
He says hi.
Hi.
So I never would have expected
Cute,
this.
They're adorable.
They are.
I'm surprised you guys haven't gotten any Alexa.
Haven't gotten what?
Haven't gotten a little bit of Alexa. She's playing her game right now, but normally she comes in here like, "Mommy." I think I have her voice on almost every interview.
Right? Yeah. Usually it's Adam here.
But like I said, I'm rooting for you guys, and go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, I'm sorry. Usually it's my youngest, and now we have a puppy. We've had a puppy for, man, it's been like 3 weeks now, and the puppy will get really playful, but she plays hard, and so it's either Adam coming in or Adam coming in being chased by the puppy.
My mom has a schnauzer, and I think the dog is 3 years old now, so they got her when my baby was 2. And she has always played with my baby like they play with each other like they're the same species. So she was 2, and you would see her chasing the dog down the hallway. The dog would just take off running down the hallway, and then a baby will come running with her little legs just moving really fast, and the dog's running behind her chasing her down the hallway, and they go back and forth like that. So now Alexa is 5. She's 5 years old. And it's the same thing. They're chasing each other back and forth down the hallway. Alexa will jump around in front of her and make the dog bark. And then Alexa will start barking and the dog will start jumping around. Like they just mock each other the whole time. It's funny and it's cute when they grow up together. So I want to take this opportunity, we'll give you guys this opportunity to tell everybody where they can find you on YouTube and Facebook and Instagram. Yeah. So go ahead and let them know about your channel.
Go ahead, Lori.
Right. You want me to do it? All right. So yeah, if you want to find us on Facebook and come to our group, it's Blending the Blinded Sighted Backstage Pass on Facebook. You want to join the page, it's Blending the Blinded Sighted on Facebook. We also have a YouTube channel, which is Blending the Blinded Sighted on YouTube. We're also on other stuff too, aren't we? Periscope, Twitch.
Yep, Periscope, Twitch, Twitter, Instagram.
Yeah, we're a lot of places. Just type in Blending the Blind and Sighted. You should be able to find us.
Just type in Blending the Blind inside it.
Yeah, just type in
So
Blending the
you
Blind and
guys
Sighted. It
go
should
and
be there.
check out you guys go and check out Lori and Bob. They have some great topics that they talk about, and they're on there almost every day.
We're on
They
actually
pop
3 times a
up in
day.
my feed
Yep.
almost every day. Yeah, I was
It's
gonna say a couple of times a day.
yeah. Now we're doing
Yep.
3 times a day because we're doing the
So they always
giveaway.
have something to talk about. Is it? Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they do have. So tell them about the giveaway so they can come over there.
Yeah, Bob, that's your
All right.
part.
Okay. Well, there are still about 8 days left in the giveaways. We started on December 1st, and Lori just had this awesome idea. She wanted to, do something to brighten up the holidays for everyone, and so um, December 1st through December 25th, there's always one giveaway on the evening show that starts at 7:30 Pacific, 10:30 Eastern p.m. And the other shows are at 10 and 3 Pacific or 1 and 6 Eastern. And there are sometimes random giveaways there as well. And what happens is that we typically are looking for new people coming in. We want them to like or follow or whatever the word is for the specific platform, because there probably are different words. Twitter is follow, Instagram is follow. So we'll just say follow. But and then come into the show and make sure that we know that you're there. You can typically just comment the word here. And at some point, there is a random drawing. I will keep track of the names and put them into a spreadsheet. And then I will take the there's a website called random.org where you can go and put the minimum and maximum values. And I cross-reference the number that random.org spits out to the table of names, and that determines who wins, and they get something small, just to brighten their holidays. And I remember when Lori had brought that idea up, and just thought it was awesome because there were going to be a lot of people having a hard holiday season this year. So yeah.
So definitely come over and
So what are some of the
do what you got to do so you can join and win
what
something.
are some of the things that you guys given away so far?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I'll let you do it.
Basically, it's a $5 Amazon gift card by email. We don't ask for any addresses or anything. But yeah, it's just something small, and just something to brighten the holidays, and yeah. So just $5 Amazon gift cards.
Listen, I don't care what time of the year it is. I don't care what's going on in the world. Amazon is always going to be jumping. We always finding something on Amazon. So everybody can use a gift card. So you guys go and check them out and make sure that you try to get in on that gift card. I appreciate you two coming and sharing your story with us. You guys know where you can find me here on YouTube under Jennifer's Open Book, and also on Instagram under Jennifer's Open Book, and I'm on Facebook under Jennifer Janelle, JINNERFERJINNELL. I told my mom the other day that I have way too many letters in my name, and that's not even including my last name. But you guys can find me in those places. Inbox me, leave comments. Let me know what you think. If you have a story that you want to tell, you guys, I'm setting up for 2021. So come on and get your stories into me and let me know if you want me to talk about it or if you want to come on and talk about it yourself. Go ahead and inbox me, leave it in the comments, whatever you gotta do. But come on and chat with me. I'm letting you all know also that this is not just a channel for the blind and visually impaired. Everyone is welcome. All of your stories are welcome. I like to hear success stories. I like to hear when people overcome. We are here to motivate people to live their best lives and let them know that they can work through any and everything with faith, with, whatever you use. So leave it in the comments, leave it in the inbox, and I will get you on, you guys. Thank you again for joining me, Lori and Bob. Thank you to all of my viewers. Thank you, comedian See No Evil. I see you out there. Thank you guys. Until next time. Oh, you guys, like I'm gonna be sharing some videos over the holidays. Hopefully I can get you guys some good videos. I'm gonna get you some Squidget videos because you guys always hear me talk about Alexa, but I don't know if you guys have ever seen her, but I'm gonna try to get her in some of the videos too. She's always like, I'm so shy. So be looking out for that, and you guys have a very Merry Christmas and Happy New Year. Until next time, I love you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.